Hey dudes, what's up? It's an assassin. So I'm here to talk about Batman v Superman. And before I get anything started, before I say anything, just want you to know, go see this movie. No matter what I say, no matter what anybody else says, go see this movie. Go check it out for yourself. Now let's start off. Ben Affleck is Batman. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, Ben Affleck is Batman! What? Don't do that." He's good. He is a good Batman. Okay. He's pretty good. I'm excited for Batman, the second Batman. I hope they go into detail. What they showed in the trailer was the Robin suit, which most likely the Joker did. I hope they go into more detail. He's supposedly directing the next Batman movie. It's all good. Secondly, the main other guy, Henry Cavill as Superman. I do not like Henry Cavill. I mean, I don't like him as Superman. That's what I'm saying. He's never been Superman for me. Nobody's really ever played that role. Like, Iron Man is Iron Man. Like, Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. But Henry Cavill is not Superman. He still hasn't hit that for me. He still hasn't been there, right? And I don't know. It is what it is. I can deal with it. But, yeah. Next, I'm going to talk about Amy Adams as Lois Lane. Hate her. Hate Lois Lane. I hate Lois Lane. This movie, he made me hate her because the whole entire time, she was the damsel in distress. Like, she was the one doing all this bullshit that didn't need to happen. She did not need to be in this story. She did not need to exist. Like, well, if you see the movie, like, you'll get what I mean. She just all the bullshit gave it to her. Now, Wonder Woman, who's Gal Gadot, she played a wonderful Wonder Woman. I'm just saying. Like, this made me super excited for the Wonder Woman movie. Like, oh my God. She is good. She was awesome. She only had like 5 minutes of screen time, to be honest. Actually, it was probably more like 20 or so. But she was good. She played the part well, even under the time she had. And I'm excited. Now, she's still not as big as I would want an Amazon physique, but she will do now. I was accepted before, but now I'm okay with it. Alright, so I'm going to give a review to it now, and then we'll get into the spoiler part of this video. I'm going to give Batman v Superman a B-. Now, if you guys watch, is it Charlie Stuckman? A movie reviewer, he gave it a C+. I would give it a B-. Now, it wasn't perfect, it wasn't horrible, but it still didn't do it quite for me. There is one part that just made the whole movie, even though it was probably only like a 3-minute scene at most. 3 minutes of this one character that I'm going to get later into the spoiler part of this video. But that's why I'm giving it a B-. I would have gave it a C, but this character just like made it for me because I love this character to death, and I was so happy they did it. Anyways, that's it for this half of the video. Continue on if you already watched this movie to get all spoilers. And yeah, come back if you haven't seen the movie yet. And yeah, I'll give you a warning. 3, 2, 1. Alright, now let's see the spoilers. We're just not kind of not a spoiler, kind of a spoiler. Doomsday. We saw him in the trailer, and he comes to fruition in this movie. It's basically Lex Luthor goes and gets the ship from the first movie, cuts himself, and then makes mutants out of General Zod's body and creates Doomsday, and Doomsday has to go fight the trinity of, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. And I thought it was really stupid to have him in there. He, of course, did die at the end of it, and it was bad. I didn't like that Doomsday was in there. I thought it was wrong, and that they should have focused more on the Batman v Superman of it. So, I guess I can't really, I don't know. It just kind of made it to do what they did with the Supers, man, Alright, I'm going to talk about the Batman v Superman fight. Now, that fight was pretty good. It was very good. Like it was okay, to be honest. With the whole kryptonite gas and whatever making Superman weak, I thought it was stupid for Batman to have all those traps laid out for Supes, because it was just like, dude, if you're just gonna kill him, please. You just gave it time for him to be like, Martha, which I also thought was stupid. The ending of that, where he's holding this sword over Superman, and he's like, Martha, and then he's like, what's that name? And then it's like, that's his mom's name. Oh, it's like, I'll go save your mom. Like, excuse me, you were supposed to kill him. Like, I did not like that ending. I thought it was a stupid way to go out, to be like, oh, yo, I'm just about to kill you, and then I'm gonna go save your mother. Okay, fine. I did not appreciate that, and it was such a small fight. Like, it was so tiny, and yet this movie is called Batman v Superman. And the reason why it was so tiny is because they went through a bunch of bullshit at the get-go of the movie, and they said there was not going to be an origin story for Batman in here, and guess what? There was. I called that an origin story. Okay, I call it an origin story. And they kept showing it over and over again. I was like, guys, I get it. I know his origin. Everyone knows Batman's origin. Can you just stop with it? Thank you, God. By the end of the movie, they finally stopped with showing the freaking thing. Jeez, see how much it irks me? Okay, now, after that little rant, I'm gonna get into my favorite part of this movie. Which I told everyone that's seen it, they're all like, girl, like, that's your favorite part? Like, why would it be that out of all things? And I'm like, I don't know, because I like the character so much. Alright, here it goes. My favorite part of Batman v Superman was the Flash. And you better be like, what? Excuse me? If you haven't seen the movie, then you don't know what I mean. If you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I mean, but also might be saying what? So the first time you see him is actually in Bruce's dream, dream within a dream, where he's like, in Apocalypse, basically, and Superman's joined up with Darkseid and all that stuff, and then you see Bruce wakes up, and he sees that Flash is like trying to run through a portal, and is like, Bruce, you were right. You're right about Superman. Go find Lois. And then he disappears, and then Bruce wakes up again. And I here's the thing. The suit was good. It was good-ish, right? It wasn't the greatest suit in the world, but it was good. I thought it was gonna be fingerless, how they showed it in the trailer, but I didn't think it was when I saw it. I'm gonna see the weekend 2 weeks from now. So I'll see it again. I'll make sure that I look at that. And he also seemed to have this like armor thing around him, which I'm assuming is actually how he gets through time and stuff. Just because, you know, that would make most sense. And then you see him again when Gal Gadot is looking up all the other like powered people, the metahumans, and sees a little Barry Allen walking into a little like gas station and checking out this milk, and there's a gunman over there being like, give me the money, and then he's like looking at this milk, and then you just see boop boop, and the gunman's gone, and then the clerk's fine, and Barry's just sitting there like that, and then all the electricity goes out of the store. I also love that there's two issues I have with it, of course, because I always gotta have some issues. One, Ezra Miller, I'm sorry, you're not the Flash. Grant Gustin is, but I will deal with you for now. I'm gonna accept you. I will accept you, and I've full-forwarded, like, if you ask any of my friends, I do accept him as the Flash. He's just not the best Flash, but we'll see. But he needs to cut his hair. Sorry, I'm one of those people, I do not like guys with long hair. Like, no, they need to have shorter hair. So, like, he has just the longest hair, and I'm like, oh, dude, just cut it. Plus, like, that's not good for running, dude. Just cut it, please. Secondly, it amazes me, it's not really, like, an issue, but it's more like amazes me, is that when he runs, the whole electricity goes out. It's like, what? What? Why did that happen? Did you just run so fast that happened? That's amazing towards me. Sorry, I have to fix my light here. This just amazes me, right? But yeah, he was my favorite part of the whole movie because I got to see my Flash on the big screen. Not my Grant Gustin Flash though, but my Flash. So you can see it. I have a Flash ring right there. And a Flash necklace. My last spoiler I'm gonna talk about is Superman dying. He died. He died in this movie. Doomsday like stabbed him, and he was like, and everybody's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And then they buried him and everything. And then you see at the end of the movie, you look at his grave, and there's like dirt like floating up. And here's the thing. We all know he's not dead. He's not dead. He's Superman. The DCCU would not kill off Superman, so don't even go there. See, I would more accept Pietro full up dying than Superman dying. Like, Pietro, if I had to choose between the two that are real, I would rather have Pietro be alive and not Superman. But I know in my heart, Superman is still alive. Like, Pietro, I'm in my heart, I think he's alive, but I don't specifically know, like, I really don't know, but Superman, he's alive. Like, I didn't even question it. He's alive. But the thing about the dirt lifting up was like, excuse me? Isn't that like some alien stuff? Like lifting, aliens doing this and like lifting up stuff? So why was the dirt lifting up? Because like if Superman was pounding on the thingy, whatever it's called, that your casket, oops, sorry, that was my phone. If he was pounding on the casket, that would mean that the dirt would like fly up and down, like, you know, all of it also. It was only like a speck of dust that was flying up. I don't know. I also don't know why they killed off Superman. Like, why? What is the purpose of that? I guess it's to get all the team together because Wonder Woman and Batman at the end of it were like, yo, we gotta find the other metahumans. And she's like, why? And he's like, to, you know, do good by him because we have to fight at some time. And she's like, alright. Alright, sorry that had cut out there. As I was saying, he was like, yeah, right, we gotta go find him. So, yep. And you might be questioning why Flash was my favorite part. I don't know. Just was. Flash is one of my favorite superheroes of all time. Like, definitely the top of my DC. I don't know if he's exactly top. I think he might be top of my DC favorites list, but I don't know. Anyways, they also had the Cyborg stuff, which was interesting to see that they did not his whole origin story, but they did how he got his metal on him in there. They also did Jason Momoa, which was also kind of weird, that whole scene. Who else did they do? Is that it? Yeah, Flash. Well, there's Wonder Woman on there, but she didn't need to watch her own shit. Bruce watched her shit, though. Which was the World War I stuff. Looked at the pictures. But yeah, also the guy who played Alfred, he was good. Sorry I got cut out again. I'm just gonna end it here before it cuts out again. Anyways, B- movie. Alright, hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe button, which post West, Compare AU, Avengers Unlimited, and hit that like button, which battery. And definitely go check out this movie. Go check out my other videos. I'm talking really fast. Anyways, yeah. May the Speed Force be with you. Bye. Oof, that was the fastest outro I think I've ever done. Holy. It's fun to be in love with an ostrich. And if you haven't tried it, don't